difference, if you look at the medians, is that there is not a spectacular difference of regorafenib versus placebo. But the data are very interesting because there are several important considerations. One, it's a complete chemorefractory population for patients where there are no other treatments available. Second remark is that we should not focus too much on the medians. We should rather look at the hazard ratio. And the hazard ratio for survival was 0.77, meaning that there was a 23% lower chance of dying of their cancer for patients treated with regorafenib versus placebo. And third, we've also to look at the progression-free survival. The progression-free survival, the medians again were not was not a big difference in the median value for PFS. But if you look at the hazard ratio, this was 0.49, meaning that there was a clear difference. And especially if you look at the curves of the PFS, we can see that there was initially the curves stayed together, and then there was a clear separation. A separation, similar separation that what we saw in the past with cetuximab in a similar type of setting, chemorefractory patients. And cetuximab is being accepted as an active and drug that we use in daily clinical practice. In this study, in the CORRECT study, patients were refractory to all different agents. We saw this clear difference. And on top of that, it is true that there is some toxicity, skin rash, some diarrhea, some fatigue. But for patients, if you look at that, we looked at quality of life also, present here the data on quality of life, showing that despite the side effects, there was no worse quality of life of patients, and on top of that, they lived longer. So it becomes a new option for patients. It becomes, in this chemorefractory population, a new standard treatment.